You're listening to the Health Coach Nation podcast. My name is Hailey Rowe, and I'm a business coach for online health coaches who want to attract their ideal clients, stop feeling defeated by their never-ending to-do list, balance a healthy lifestyle with their growing business, and stop over-analyzing what everybody thinks of them so that they can confidently own their message and online presence. On this podcast, we dive deep into health information you can share with your clients, business strategy tips, and more. Let's get to it. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about sales. And I know when I say that word, most people are immediately like, turn it off, no more. I don't want to hear that word. But what I'm really talking about is helping people transform their lives and offer your services. So maybe you're a nutrition coach, maybe you're a personal trainer, maybe you are a biohacker. I don't know, but if you have a certification and you got that certification and now you're struggling with getting clients and promoting yourself as a coach and knowing what to do and feeling confident, then this video is for you, because I'm going to share 3 tips, 3 mindset shifts on how to be more confident and end that self-doubt around promoting what you have to offer. So before I even continue, I just want to let you know that this is something I continue to work on. This is something I have had a lot of trouble with in the past because I've done a lot of different things, and I've evolved many times in my business. And the reason why is because I cannot promote anything that I don't believe in fully. And so over time in my life, there have been times when I really believed in something, and then I learned something else. And I realized, actually, that was great at the time for me, but now where I'm at on my journey, I don't really think that's me anymore. And so I shift. And so it's okay to do that, but the principles of sharing and promoting yourself and building self-confidence online are the same. And that's kind of what we're going to talk about today. So to just give you a little quick background, I started in sales technically when I was 16, because that was when I first started exercising at all and being interested in health. And what I did were exercise DVDs at my house by myself, because I didn't know what to do at the gym and I was too embarrassed to go there by myself. And so I started with DVDs and I really loved it and I believed in it. And so when I was 16, I signed up to promote fitness DVDs. And that was my first stab at promoting something I believed in, which we can also call sales. And I learned a lot from that experience. And I also have realized that, certain things you have to do as a personal growth journey to be able to be somebody who does that kind of stuff. And while I don't promote fitness DVDs anymore, because that's not really what I do anymore, now I go to the gym and I was a personal trainer and I teach fitness classes and I've evolved a little bit. But at the time, it was what I believed in, so that's what I promoted. And so the first lesson here is just promote what you believe in and grow your brand to be around you, so that whenever you evolve, your group is with you. And if they don't want to be with you anymore because they believe something different, that's fine. They can go. But the key is to always promote what you believe in, because otherwise you're not going to be successful at all. So let's get started with the first mindset shift. And the first mindset shift has to do with not feeling ashamed when you're promoting yourself as a health coach. And I did make some notes here. The first tip is you are not selling, you are promoting. Change your vocabulary and you're sharing useful information. So for example, if you go to a really good restaurant and you love the food, you're going to tell your friend, I love this restaurant. It was really good food. The service was great. The atmosphere was great. The energy and the vibe there was great. So it's the same thing as a coach. If you believe in your packages, if you have good energy, if you offer something that has helped people in the past transform, then you shouldn't feel ashamed about it. And if you're doing the right things in your business and you feel that it would have helped you when you were struggling a few years back, a few months back, whatever, there is nothing wrong with promoting it. Now, how you do that matters, but the point is you can promote yourself without feeling ashamed and icky, because it's not selling. It's basically sharing useful information, just like recommending a restaurant to your best friend. And the other thing I want you to think about is you are being sold to, whether you realize it or not, all the time by so many different people and brands and messages. Because think about it, if you have like a hormonal issue and you've been following this naturopathic hormone doctor on Instagram for 6 months and you love her information and she's always just been posting tips and she's super helpful and she knows a lot about hormonal health, who are you going to go to when you hit a wall and realize you have adrenal fatigue and you actually, now is the time where it's urgent, you need somebody to work with you? You're going to go to that doctor, right? It's the same thing if you spill something on your floor. You're going to clean it up with the cleaning product that you have been sold on, right? So don't think of sharing tips or sharing good things about your program or sharing your pain to pleasure story as selling. It's not. Like I said, it's sharing useful information. And when people are ready or when people have that struggle, they'll think of you. So let's also just quickly use another example. If you have a cure to some problem, disease, wouldn't you want to tell people about it? You're doing a disservice by being shy about it. And if you do feel shy about it, go back and watch the first video I did on this topic where I said, you know, maybe you need to do things to feel more confident about your program, like practice more, refine the coaching program, really lay it out nicely, change your ideal client to someone who you can really help, add an expert into the program, etc. Go check out that first video. But let's move on to mindset shift number 2. And that is, when it comes to promoting yourself as a health coach, you are not just asking somebody to pay you. You are giving them something in return. And you're giving them something that's going to offer more value than what they pay in the beginning. More return on investment for the rest of their life, hopefully, if you're a good coach, than what you're asking for. So you're not just like, hey, I'm doing this, can you just, you know, this is what I do, I'm a salesperson. No, you are helping people invest in their own transformation and their own journey and really grow. And it's actually a good thing for them. If somebody invests in something in themselves, they believe in themselves more, they take action more, and if they have somebody who can give them a shortcut, a solution, support, their energy, their time, their resources, that's a great thing to have. And when I first started as a health coach, I did my certifications and then I was like, now what? What do I do? I don't know how to promote. I don't know what I'm supposed to do online. There's so many things online that I could be doing and I'm stuck. And I wish at that time I had somebody who, like I've had over these past couple of years, I've gotten 2 different business programs, 2 different coaches. I wish I would have had that when I was really struggling, but I didn't know about it because nobody was promoting anything to me and I had to really search for it. So be that person who is offering people transformations and being for them, and just know that coaching is not like an hourly, like here's what a session is. This is what you get one session and that's it. If you're a real coach, the hours is just one of 10 things that go into your programs. You're offering, like I said, resources, expertise, a shortcut, workbooks. I mean, you have to really be offering something of value to feel this good about it and to be able to offer it. And so that was mindset shift number 2. And the other thing, the last thing, is a quicker mindset shift. And this is number 3. And remember that you are never forcing anyone to do anything. You are not pushy. You are just encouraging somebody to have a transformation or solve their problem that they're having if you're the person to solve it for them. And remember that you're not everybody's answer, of course. That's why it's really important to know your ideal client and what they're struggling with and what level they're at, if they're beginner or
more advanced, depending on what your area of expertise is. But it's important to remember you're never forcing anybody to do anything. You are just encouraging. It's just like when somebody says, hey, if you like this video, like it below, please. I'm not like going to come to your house and like, I'm doing nothing wrong there. I'm just saying, if you like it, give it a like. That is encouragement. That is nothing to be ashamed of. That's nothing to feel self-doubt over. That's nothing to, in the back of your mind, think like, did I say that right? Like, is that bad? Am I a bad person for saying that? No. Okay. So that is tip number 3. I wish I had somebody who encouraged me to get a business program when I finished all my health coaching certifications back in the day. And look what happened. A few years later, I found the right people and implemented the right things. So just keep that in mind, that you are doing a disservice by not promoting your message, your calling, the transformation that you can provide for people.
Want to hear more shows? Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review on iTunes. Get your free habits guide at HaileyRowe.com, and remember that any advice given on the show does not substitute for medical advice from your healthcare professional. Talk to you guys soon.